guys. Let's get some fresh blood in there. Let's throw some new meat at him. Maybe I got something he don't have, you know. Maybe we take it in deep water, see what's up. So give me the title, you guys. You guys know you want to see it. We don't want to see Dracus fight, is he?
It's beating the drum for a long time about a title fight. But is there somebody that you're going to name that you want next?
Title. I want to fight the first and only Chinese champion. Let's do this.
Sean Strickland just can't lose. And I hate to say I told you so. My first video ever was me predicting this exact thing happening. So, you heard the news. Sean Strickland is going to be stepping in to fight Izzy for UFC 293. And needless to say, people weren't expecting this at all. Everything was set up for Adesanya to face Dricus du Plessis without giving him any time to prepare properly and therefore having as much chance as possible. But the MMA gods decided otherwise. And it's all for the best if you ask me. Now, if Stylebender wins, we get both the Dricus fight at a later date and the Strickland one. We also get a fire press conference and Strickland gets his title shot. But that shows how dead the middleweight division is. Even though Sean is low-key deserving of this, ranking-wise, this fight makes no sense. But I'm not the one who's gonna complain. Strickland is coming off a win against Abus Magomedov, but even before that, he took out Imavov. And before that, he went to a split decision with Jared Cannonier, and many thought he won that fight. So, I guess we all know the fight itself isn't gonna be the highlight of this. The press conference is, because Adesanya is gonna get cooked. And Strickland already has shits planned for this one, talking about bringing Chinese girls with flags and stuff. We might actually have Sean asking Izzy about those videos with dogs.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
But in the end, trash talk and all that is fun. But what about the fight? I don't have to dive inside it too much. Izzy is a large favorite, and rightfully so if you ask me. Sean is mostly a boxer who doesn't grapple and doesn't kick. He was having trouble with Abus kickboxing in round 1 of their fight. And Izzy's whole style revolves around him kickboxing and flashy stuff when he wants to. And even if he doesn't want to, he can still jab and leg kick you for 25 minutes. With that being said, Sean Strickland has some grappling. He just doesn't like to use it for some reason. He's got heart and cardio for days. So there's a universe where he might shoot on Izzy and put on a wrestling clinic and surprise all of us. But there's also a universe where he might pull a Pereira. But I don't see this happening now. I think he learned from his mistakes and he's coming in with a solid game plan. His coach even said in an interview recently, I think last week, that it's the first time he's seen Sean so serious and that he realizes that it might be his only shot. So we might see a brand new Sean Strickland. And I saw many memes on Twitter about how it's a scary year for the UFC because we could have Strickland, O'Malley, and Colby as champs at the same time. And when you think about it, it would really be total chaos. If the universe is right, Adesanya is gonna roll on Strickland and do his thing, and Sean is gonna be back to taking up upcomers and whoever the UFC throws at him for money. And Israel is gonna be on the chase for champ status, or gonna defend against Dricus. But I think it's gonna be more complicated than that. Have you seen Adesanya's coach talking about how Dricus missed his chance and now he's gonna have to be fighting someone else and this and that? It doesn't really make any sense for me because Dricus definitely earned it. He beat Robert Whittaker. The thing is, if it's not Dricus, he has two choices. Move up to light heavyweight. If Pereira wins, they close out massively their rivalry. But that's if Pereira wins. But nah, at the same time, even with Iri, the theme of the fight would be pretty nice. So if it's not them, he fights the winner of Costa Shimaev, which most likely is going to be Khamzat. And I think that's a nightmare matchup for him. So Izzy might actually end up choosing Dricus by his own free will. And for Sean, no matter what happens, I'm just glad he got the chance. Maybe not with the time to prepare like he would have wanted to, but he said himself that he's already grateful to be in this position. And he's been calling for a title shot for a while, and he been putting work. So he really deserves it. He might not win the fight, but he'll come out a winner regardless. More eyes on him than he ever had. He's most likely gonna make millions of views on YouTube with videos and highlights of him destroying Adesanya in the press conference, and he's getting that big championship paycheck. And If he loses, goes back to the exact same fight routine that he had before this fight. So it's a win-win for him regardless. Let me know what you guys think about it, and leave a comment if you want to debate. Like, subscribe. It really means a lot. So thank you for watching.
Oh man, I made the champion mad with his fucking frosted tips and his gay little watch. Oh no!